Welcome back, everyone. I was sitting here doing the service on the skid loader, change oil, change the fuel filters, and decided, well, I'm sure everybody's seen plenty of that. This is a Cat 272, but something that a lot of people may not have seen is that inside this loader there's a foot pedal. So you have a throttle adjustment right up here. I'll show you a picture of it later on. But you also have a fuel pedal or gas pedal, basically, that when you have the throttle set at whatever operating speed you'd like, if you want to give it a little bit more, you can push the pedal down, like if you're lifting up a heavy load or whatever, just temporarily. And then when you let off the pedal, it goes back to whatever you had it set for on the knob up there. My pedal broke, long story short, my pedal broke a couple years ago. And I've been out of the country working so much that I really hadn't had time to mess with much of anything. So, but I got a new pedal. There was two of the three bolts broke off, if I remember correctly, when I pulled it out. And so what we've got to do, I already lifted the boom and I didn't film it, but I can show you how it's done. And then we got to lift the cab up to get to those broken bolts. So I'll show you how we do that. And if you look right here, whoa, a shovel on the ground. See this red brace right here? Normally that's swung up and pinned out of the way. So what you do is you boom all the way up, not all the way up, but up high enough where you can then swing that brace down around the cylinder of your hydraulic cylinder and then repin it. And then you let the pressure off the boom, and it's just a safety so it can't come on down and crush us. So what we need to do is we need to take, I'll show you, I'm gonna back you guys up just a bit. Yeah, that'll probably work, something like that. Yeah, so these two bolts, there's one right here and one right here. You pull those off, and then over here on the side there's a locking mechanism. So you pull these bolts out, and this cab's pretty dang heavy, but you push it up and then it locks into place on this bracket over here. I'll get you a better shot on that here in just a minute. So let's get these bolts out first, and then I'll move you, and you can see it when I pull it up. You'll be able to see it lock into place. So first things first, bolts need to come out. That should allow us to raise it up. Let me move you on the side over here, get the shovel out of the way. Had a rattlesnake the other morning curled up around the tire. I had to get the shovel, and well, you know the rest of that story. So I had a lot of rattlesnakes this year when I've been home. So see this little red tab right here? There's like a little locking deal. When I raise the cab up, it should lock, I hope. Otherwise this thing's gonna crush me. Oh gosh, so heavy. All right, here we go. There it goes. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we're in there good. Great. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, caught it. Good. Woo, some mess in here. I need to clean this up while we're in here. So right here, I'll show you guys. Let's see here. Let's get you right here. So right here is where that foot pedal went. See, there's two bolts stuck in there still because the whole bracket broke. And it's a real bad design. I'll show you in a little bit. This bolt broke off. So I might have to get some penetrating oil and play with this for a bit. Maybe I'll shoot a time lapse of it or something. Yeah, first let's get it cleaned up a bit, and yeah, then we'll work on that. And right here, you can see, I'll show you, see that hole right there in the bottom of the floor? That's where that foot pedal punches through the cab. You can see in the cab right now. So that foot pedal goes up right through there. And yeah, let's get you back on me. Cool. Whew. I'm tired. It's been a long couple days. I've been home for about 2 weeks, and if you'll remember, I built the overhead last time we were home when we had our wedding and all that good stuff. And so now I've been servicing all the trucks and everything. I've been home for about 2 weeks and just cleaning up. Did a little remodel in the house because pretty exciting news. We've got a little one on the way that we're pretty excited about at the end of March. So it looks like we'll be moving back home permanently, at least for next year. So I'm gonna get a ton of stuff done around the ranch. We got the shop to build, a house, an entire house to build. So that's gonna be really fun. Lots of brush work and cleanup, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. This next couple of years is gonna be a lot of fun. So building and yeah. So let me go get some tools, and we'll start getting those bolts out. Okay, well, I know where I left off yesterday. Went in and ate dinner and put some penetrating oil on these to let them soak for a bit. But I'll show you, here's the old pedal. And this is a pretty poor design from Caterpillar. This one is made out of cast aluminum, and it looks like this new pedal, I think that is steel. It's either steel, it feels like steel. It's not aluminum, I don't think. Which is good, because when we put the original aluminum onto this steel, we had a lot of galvanic corrosion. And I think this machine was up in the north for a little while, the first little part of its life, so probably had some salt and snow get in there and kind of mess with those threads. So these two I got loose, they're fine, they're ready to come out. This guy, this is going to be a problem, so let's work on it. Well, it's too bad I don't have power for my welder out here yet. I'll just weld a nut on the top of that thing. It'll probably come right out of there. Whew, it's going to be tricky with a drill and tap and all that mess. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's also going to be tricky. I don't have any of my good machinist drill bits with me. They're all on my boat in the Caribbean. Let's see how this guy does. Oh, not too bad. Going nice and slow with it, not getting carried away. But I can't read any of my taps anymore because they have rust on them. And I can't even hardly see the threads without my reading glasses on. So this is where we're at in life. Apparently when you get to 40, things start going downhill. It's definitely one pitch. Is it an M6? Kind of looks like it. Actually looks a bit big. It's hard to tell though. No, that's probably it. Should be a lot easier if I could just read my taps. Well, let's give it a go. Worst case, I can drill it out and stick just a bigger bolt in there. Wouldn't be a big deal. So. Oh, that seems awfully big. Oh no. That's going in nice. Yeah, that's going in real nice. I think it's just chasing the old holes. Yep. Sure enough. Yes, sir. We're good. Come on out of there. Come on. Oh, goodness. There we go. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Let's chase these and just clean them up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. Oh, very nice. A little much. Got a little carried away. Oh no. Come on. Oh, all right. Let's blow all this off here. Okay. I think probably when I have this plate off, I'll probably clean up really good in the bottom of this machine. Let's get it off of here and see what it looks like. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you take this plate off and that pedal slides in from the side, then you can bolt it in place. I took this thing off, it was probably a year or two ago. Along with poor eyesight, I forget things as well. Not poor eyesight, just not as good as it used to be. Eyesight's actually really good. Just can't see anything on my phone anymore in front of my face. Okay. There we go. I think, grab that big pedal. I think it just slides in from the side. Oh yeah, that's it. That be's it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Nice. So let's clean all this up really good. I'm gonna take this over to the power washer, clean it up, and oh, it's a little nasty in here. Not too bad. Could use a little vacuum. Looks like we got maybe a little bit of oil leaking out of that final drive. Maybe just a touch. But yeah, let's clean all this up. Okay, let's get all this back together. Let's put some anti-seize on our bolts here so they don't get stuck in there again. I noticed when I pulled this whole plate off, there was 2 broken bolts in here, so only 2 was holding it on, and I don't remember it, but I'm sure I broke them when I was pulling it out, because who knows where I was at, probably out in the field somewhere.
Some on you. I'm not going to be shy about it at all. Peddle first. Our new peddle is going to go in like so. Alright, let's get this old one off here, plugged in. Yeah, that looks good. You're plugged in. Good. You set back in place. There we go. Hey, the two broken bolts are perfect as little guide pins. I'm not gonna worry about those. It just bolts this floor down, so it's not like it has any huge load on it. So. Extension. Ooh, that's better. Okay. Nothing crazy, just snug. Nice. Okie dokie. I think we can check that off the list. Very good. Just not killing ourselves. Oh, you're just in time.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What do you need help with?
Can you see this bolt? This bracket needs, I need to push the cab up, and I need you to take this, and watch your fingers. I just need you to take it and go that way with it, because it's kind of coming around here that way. Let the cab in. Yep.
Okay.
Can you handle it?
I hope so.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, good.
She had lunch with a friend. She's just gotta run back to her house real quick.
Cool. So I better make sure that thing works before I button all this. Back to working now.
Nice.
Very nice.